Hey guys, it's Greg at Man in the Box. We're going to do something a little bit different today and cover a side project, something that's not motorcycle related whatsoever. Every once in a while we have an opportunity to do something like this, so it's always a little bit refreshing and fun for us. We needed something for our Barber Small Bore event to give away in our raffle at the Dodgeball Death Match to benefit Children's Hospital. So outside of traditional product, we thought, let's do something fun. And we came across the idea of doing some sort of subwoofer enclosure. As a child of the early 90s, that used to be a huge passion for us and something we still monitor a little bit, even if we're not that deep into it. But we had the idea to contact JL Audio, a company with a spectacular reputation that we've never dealt with before, so there's no real connection there. But we got a hold of them and explained to them what we were doing and why, and what the calls and proceeds went to. And they said, yeah, we'd love to be in. So that spoke volumes to me about them as a company. But they sent us a speaker that we'd requested that I stumbled across, a bit of a novelty. I kept seeing a JL 6.5-inch subwoofer, and the reviews were just off the charts that, oh, it's such an overachiever and all this and that. So I thought, well, let's give that a go and see what we can do with it. So they sent us their little 6.5, and I got with their engineer, and he said, what are your design goals? And I said, well, we're giving it away. I don't have a specific vehicle. So my design goal would be, I want an enclosure specification that will just blow somebody's mind that they're listening to that little 6.5. And he said, okay, perfect. So he sent us all the specs. I'll list those here in a little bit. And we chose a bandpass enclosure. So the speakers on the inside, sealed in the back, poured in the front. And we got going. We teamed with GMD, who does the majority of our machine work. They're so talented. They're passionate. They like to have a good time like us, and clearly don't care to occasionally take a big financial loss to do something fun and goofy. So they contributed the machine time. We went in on design and materials. JL clearly gave us the speaker. And we brought it all together to do something special for the Barber raffle. It's kind of neat as an old audiophile enthusiast that I know when I was 18 years old and busted out the jigsaw to build my awesome speaker box, the tolerances just, they were here or there, probably plus or minus 1/8 of an inch everywhere, and you load it full of caulk, ghetto style, and went at it. I always tried my best. I'm a perfectionist, but it never did work out. So we decided we would do this out of 6061 aluminum, which for the first time in our lives, all of a sudden you're building subwoofer enclosures that are plus or minus 2000s. So it really, really gives you the opportunity to build chamber sizes that are exactly what the math and the science say is optimal for this. So we'll give you a look at that. And the takeaway is it's really cool, and we're going to give it away. So if you want it for free and help some kids at Children's Hospital, come join us at Barber Small Bore in Birmingham, Alabama at Barber Motorsports Park. That is June 5th, 6th, and 7th. Until then, hopefully you enjoy this.
Here's a quick look at some of the basics of this little beast. Once we got to GMD, the bulk of the time initially was spent mapping and designing, programming this file to get to the specs we needed. Here's the target provided by the team at JL Audio. With all that hammered out, it's time to get going. We started with 3/4 inch 6061 aluminum cut down to a 1/2 inch finish. Here's the brains behind the operation, Matt, but he says he has sausage fingers. So we brought in this guy, Russ, for eye candy. We run through this process about 15 times and then it's off to anodize for some hard clear coating. With fitment and tolerance this tight, we chose to go with a tongue and groove design. We use Permatex gasket maker to lightly fill all of the grooves. Fitment for the most part is self-locating. Once it's all assembled, it's held tight with 6 external tie rods. The port gets secured from 3 aluminum sides as well as the acrylic end cap. With the top cap on, a little cleanup, and we're ready to go. This finished piece comes in at 34.5 pounds, but what does it sound like? Honestly, my mind was blown. Any random person would guess this is 2 10s, and good 10s at that. Again, a huge thanks to the great team at GMD and JL Audio. Without those guys, this could have never happened. Come join us at Barber, and with a little luck, we built this for you.